How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys another exciting episode of Mario Kart Tour tips and tricks tutorial videos. This video is going to show you guys everything you need to know about time trial for the Halloween tour. The Halloween tour may be over by the time you're viewing this, but the tips will still be something that you can use as a transferable skill when they bring back time trials in the next cups. So, case in point, what we're going to be doing is there's 3 different time trials. I'm going to be putting on the 2 different control modes so that this is accessible to all of you guys who use manual drift, or all of you guys that are a little bit on the beginner side or more casual side that can't figure out manual drift and just use smart steering. So there's 3 of them. We're going to do it that way so that you guys can know. Now, I know a lot of you guys are Mario Kart pros out there, and you guys can do this with your eyes closed. I get it, right? I'm with you. But I would like to see you guys give your best time trial scores, picks, or it didn't happen, on Twitter, or of course, you guys can pop that in the comment section. Anyway, let's do this. The first one is going to be Toad Circuit, Toad Trial. I'm going to show you guys that we're going to put on manual drift off, and we're going to turn on smart steering. Now, this is the beginner, I don't say moveset, but the beginner preferred method of playing the game. So, I'm going to show you guys all the shortcut, and we're even going to take it a step further, and I'm going to show you guys my hand movements so that you guys can see this, right? So I play with 2 hands. You guys can see that one finger over here is for the items, and then the other thumb right over here for drifting and driving. So I think that's nice. Yeah, let's take a look. So holding the gas on 2, letting go at go should be set for you over there. Now, with this level, I think it's best if you just hold on and drag this right over here until you get a mini turbo, a super mini turbo. And then you can get a boost over here. That's perfectly fine. There's 2 different shortcuts that you can take, by the way, and I'll show you guys both of them, but I like the last one better. So you guys can see Toad over here taking a little bit tighter lines. I would say go over here and then use your mushroom that way and see if you can get on the inside of both of those pipes in order to make that turn a little bit easier. So that's one shortcut that you can do. I think it's very helpful. We're going to turn this way. And please excuse like the green or the black grass that's showing. It's just the chroma key, so don't worry about it. All right, here we go. So now I'm going to show you guys the next cut. You guys can pick and choose which cuts work for you. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to go this way. And there we have it. That was your cut. And then now you can just hold this onto the drift. And then you could do a super mini turbo and then you can win. So there we go. 111. That's exactly how I did that. Easy, right? Smart steering makes it a little bit harder, but whatever. Dude, 111? That's really close to my personal best. Are you kidding me? That's really awesome. So we showed you guys 2 different cuts that you can take in that level. Now, for those of you guys who want to adventure out and become a little bit better at the game, I would highly suggest using manual drift. Okay, manual drift is where it's at. You get the ultra mini turbo percentage or chances, and it's a lot better. It's a lot better. So I read a lot of comments in my streams and on my videos that I upload over here that talk about, like, I can't figure out how you drift that way. How do you do it? It just takes practice. So watch and learn. Here we go. So here's what we're doing. I'm kind of like looking at this. Anyway, so what's great about this is that I like to take as much of these turns as tight as possible, right? And then unleashing these mini turbos. You can get multiple ones. You guys can see that. So we did an ultra mini turbo right there into a regular mini turbo. Right over here, you can continue on with this, which is pretty good. You get a super mini turbo there. You can probably get a mini right here. Hold this drift this way, and then you want to use that shroom to get on the inside a little bit easier, and then let go of the ultra mini turbo right there. So we're already looking really good. Okay, so now that we're here, we're going to do the exact same thing again. Take these buttery turns super tight. Staying on top of that. As soon as it's ultra, slip into another mini. Okay, easy. You're going to glide straight. You're going to go into a super right over here. And taking it tight. Take this tight as well. Oh, dang, that was pretty tight. Anyway, and coming this way. We're going to do this one real quick. 1, 2. Of course, you can hit yourself on that if you wanted to, but we're all set. So 110.65 was decent. That was pretty okay. I like it. So now I took both of the end cuts, but you can kind of mix and match. You can go ahead and say which one's faster. I'm not here to talk about world records on this game because it doesn't matter. I'll tell you this right now. World record does not matter. You don't get any rewards for it. There's no leaderboard for it. So regardless, don't worry about it. As long as you get your grand stars, you're all set. Okay, this next one is going to be the Bowser Jr. time trial. Now this one is very hard. This one's very hard for smart steering, simply because like you have to get these drifts absolutely perfect, and you have to try not to hit the edges of the walls. So I'm going to show you guys this right now. It's hard. I might not be able to do it on my first try. So here we go. Okay, so hold on to like we usually do. We're going to come right over here, turn in, and then I'm going to start turning to the left, and I'm going to use my mushroom right through there in order to get that shortcut. That is the only shortcut you need to do in this level, ladies and gentlemen, so keep that in mind. Okay, you're going to get a mini turbo in here. You want to try to like cut as many corners as possible, because this level is very filled with all these crazy turns, and if you're banging up against these walls, you're not going to do yourselves any favor. Alright, so this part's a little bit tricky because there's a water puddle over there, so make sure that you guys are on top of turning completely like this. You can do a super mini turbo and then release a regular mini turbo and you should be fine. Now you can go this way. It's arguable whether or not it's faster, but I think it works out pretty well. Right over here, use the shroom again through the little off-road section. And then we're going to turn here for a mini turbo. Easy. We're going to turn here for a mini turbo. Easy. And we're going to turn here for a mini turbo. We didn't touch the wall, which is good. We're touching the wall here. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You want to get this as tight as you can, because now it's like back against the ropes. If you're dragging against that wall, it's not going to help you. Okay, hold that for a super. Let it go again for a regular mini, and then we just go straight. And we should win. Done. 137. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay. So we took that one. Very simple. Showed you guys exactly how to do it on your phone. That was with the most basic controls. Now let's go into manual and show you guys exactly how manual works. And again, my point of making this video is I want you guys to try out manual. And I want you guys to take the next step in like becoming even better at Mario Kart Tour. Because having the Ultra Mini Turbos available in all of your races is going to give you way more points. So anyway, here we go. So same concept. I'm going to be doing all these little drags left and right. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. You can probably go super right here. Yeah, you go super. Sweet. And into a mini. Look at that. Super into a mini in this little part. Alright, we turn right over here. Keep it. Keep it. Ooh, that's a little sloppy on my end because I'm hitting these walls. But you know what? You're going to be fine. Alright, here we go. Take this UMT into a mini. Okay, we're going to go this way. Beautifully done. Nice cut right there into a super. Ooh, almost, almost. So it's a little sloppy, but we can stretch it. Oh man, yeah, I'm all over the place here, but that's okay. We're gonna get the benchmark, and that's all that matters. Turn tighter, Bowser Jr. There we go. Beautifully done. Look at this Ultra. Good kid, man. Good kid. Here we go. Another Ultra, and we are done with a 130, 134. Not bad. Not bad with that. Not at all. Okay, so that's exactly how you do that one with manual. Of course, you can see that you're going to get a lot more points because you're doing the Ultra Mini Turbos, and we may or may not have made it a little bit faster. It's okay. All right, last up, let's change our controls. Our controls are going to go back to smart steering, which is the most basic of controls. And then we're going to go over here to the Dino Jungle time trial with Diddy Kong. And this one is relatively hard to get the cut. It's hard to get the shortcut with smart steering on. And I'm going to say that it's going to be nigh impossible for you to do it. But you can still do it without taking the cut. I'll show you. All right, anyway, here we go. Hold on 2 like we did before, right? You can start holding right over here in order to get a super mini turbo. Easy. And then start holding the opposite way. You can try to go between the legs of the dinosaur, but I would highly suggest just kind of staying over here. With this, try to stay as rightward as you can, because this is the faster way in the level. You can do a mini turbo over here, pretty easy. And then if you really want to, you can try the cut by going that way, but it doesn't do anything because smart steering's preventing you from getting such wide turns. So I'll show you guys that cut a little bit later. Now, if you bonk on top of this guy... Oh, I use the shroom instead. If you bonk on top of the dinosaur, you can indeed get a little bit of a boost, so keep that in mind. You want to stay away from the geysers as much as possible. The geysers will prevent you from going quick. So anyway, just kind of dragging over here. You can get a super mini turbo here. You can do a regular mini turbo there if you're good enough. Gonna get some coinage, why not? Okay, so then we're gonna come over here, do 1 mini turbo. Easy. Now I don't have any more shrooms, so what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna have to cut these as close as we can without getting geysered. So there's a geyser coming right there. You can trick off of these in order to get a little bit of a speed boost just by going off of the edge of it. And I said earlier, if you bonk this guy in the head, he'll give you a little bit of a boost, so... Anyway, we got 10 seconds to get to the goal. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. No! That ruined it. Oh! Woo! That was a little tough. We made it by a second, but regardless, it doesn't matter. You did it. If you did it along with me, we beat 150. Whether it be by a couple milliseconds or what, I don't even care. Okay, so now we're gonna turn on manual mode and I'll show you guys the difference of that. Look at me go to the shop. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go into settings. We're gonna turn manual smart steering off, and I'll show you guys the true shortcuts that you guys can take in this level. So you guys can apply it, get the grand stars, and go from there. And like I said earlier, I wanna see your scores, man. I wanna see your best scores. Like, I honestly haven't tried, but I'm curious. Like, what do you guys have? Anyway, here we go, starting on 2. All right, starting on 2, we are going to go super into this. Yeah, we can do this. This is fine. This is one way of doing it. You can trick off of that if you want, and then let go of your super right here into the pipeline. Of course, if you don't... Oh, wow. Weak sauce. I don't think I'm going to make it now. I better try real hard because those lines... There's an invisible wall there, and if you don't get that turn right, you're gonna be stuck. Anyway, so go wide over here, and then with smart steering off, you can take this cut, which is gonna be marginally better. Okay, so we're gonna bonk this guy lightly. There we go. You don't want to get stuck on him. Trust me, I've gotten stuck on him plenty of times. This turn is a little hard to do tight, so as long as you got that, you can actually hold the mini turbo all the way across. Yeah, you could hold it across the finish line if you really want to. That was a really slow lap. I'm sorry. That was not a good performance, but... Anyway, trick off the mound if you wish. Release the super mini. Woo! Well, I'm getting sloppy over there. Alright, anyway. Shroom right through it. All right, so now I got 25 seconds to get to the line. Can we do it? Bonk off of him. 15 seconds? I don't think I can. I took it way too slow last time. 10, 9, 8, and I took that really wide turn. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Okay, that's not too bad. Suboptimal, but hey, you know what? Showed you the cuts, showed you the lines. And if you guys want to see some coin lines and how to get a good score on that, you go watch my other tips and tricks tutorial videos. So, all right, well, guys, that's it. That's it for the Halloween Tour Cup. That is all of the time trial ones, as you guys can see over here. Every single one is done. Just coming from the beginning, we started off with the Toad Cup. We showed you guys, or sorry, yeah, the Toad little circuit area. We showed you guys how to get that score. We went over here. We did the next one, which was the Bowser Jr. little time trial challenge. And then we went all the way over and we did the Diddy Kong one, which was right over here in the Mario Cup tour. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope like turning around and rotating the visuals of like when I'm tapping and dragging, you guys can see exactly what I'm doing in order to drift a little bit better, because that's one of the most common things that I get as far as questions asked on my live streams is, how do you drift so well? How are you doing this? Well, it's just breaking out of your comfort zone, turning smart steering off, and then going into manual. And then if you guys really want, you could probably go into gyro and like learn a little bit of sensitive terms. I mean, it can work out, but to each their own. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If this video helped you out, be sure to smash that like button. And of course, I want to see in the comments, what scores did you get for all 3 of them? You guys can list it, 1, 2, 3. And then I hope that you guys did something cool. Maybe have a little rivalry. Feel free to exchange friend codes too. It's all good. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.